Hi everyone, it's me, Teresa Power, and welcome back. I just wanted to bring you an update regarding the ticker TTCF, Tattooed Chef. Now, anybody who is familiar with YouTube and the stock world probably knows who Jeremy Lefevbre is. And this is perhaps his favorite stock. I would argue that it is because he loves to talk about it and believes that it has a huge upside potential, guys. Now, I'm not here to persuade you whether it does or doesn't, but it printed an interesting candlestick today, which is why I was bringing it to your attention. And it's funny, I had everything mapped out and all of a sudden it popped in the after hours, guys, because it got news too. So I'm even more excited to bring you this video than I was previously. So without further ado, let's get into it. And nothing I say is financial advice. All right, guys, the reason that this was brought to my attention today is because I was looking through charts of stocks that were down and I saw this doji print and I liked it because it was completely inside the candle before, and I believe that it's indicative of a reversal, and that's been confirmed now in the after hours because it is running on huge news. Before I get into that, let me just show you the 1 year chart. This is the current 1 year chart on it, and as you can see, it had a low of $5.84 and a high of $25.34. So it is trading towards its rock bottom prices, guys, which is another reason why it intrigues me, especially if the market continues to make its ways higher up. I know it's had a pullback the last few days, but I truly believe that we are going to continue this bull run for a little while longer. And my thought process on that is due to the midterm elections. And I think after that, we're going to see a massive move to the downside in the market. However, I think prior to that, we're going to see it continue up. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to make higher all-time highs. I'm not quite sure that's going to happen, guys, but I do think that we are going to continue to see a little bit of a bull run to the upside, or at least trade, sideways with some shorts covering. And Tattooed Chef has very high short interest, which is another reason it's on my watch list and why I was going through it. But as you can see here, this is a screenshot of it when it just popped. I literally was about to record this and happened to look down because it was still on my computer where I screenshotted it. I was like, oh my goodness. Actually, my iPad, sorry. I was like, oh my goodness, what made it pop? So guys, here it is. Let me just expand this one sec. All right, guys, Tattooed Chef announces distribution agreement with Walmart to expand nationwide retail product distribution. Company announces agreement to acquire certain assets from Desert Prime Group for $10 million. Tattooed Chef, a leader in the plant-based food, announced today an expanded distribution agreement with Walmart Inc. that will increase the availability of Tattooed Chef branded products at Walmart stores across the United States. The company also announced the simultaneous signing and closing of an asset purchase agreement with Desert Premium Group and the signing of a new lease agreement that should strengthen its vertically integrated operating model and add approximately 80,000 square feet of manufacturing capacity. Walmart expansion. Under the agreement with Walmart, Tattooed Chef will increase the brand's frozen shelf presence from 5 to 13 SKUs and expand the availability of these 13 SKUs from an average of 300 Walmart stores to an average of 2,000 Walmart stores. Initial availability of Tattooed Chef products at these new Walmart locations is expected no later than October 2022. Desert Premium Group and new lease agreement. Tattooed Chef also announces the signing of a definitive agreement and simultaneously closing under which the company acquired certain assets from Desert Premium Group for approximately $10 million and the signing of a lease agreement for an 80,000 square foot manufacturing facility located in Albuquerque, New Mexico, at which the assets acquired currently operate. The Desert Premium Group assets include packaging and product production equipment, and the leased facility greatly expands the company's manufacturing footprint with significant cold storage and ambient storage. The facility's proximity to Tattoo Chef Foods of New Mexico operations will also allow the company to consolidate distribution activities to capture added economies of scale. The asset purchase agreement and lease agreement took effect August 19th, 2022. The company anticipates the operation of this new facility will be cash flow neutral through the remainder of 2022 and be accretive to earnings by the start of 2023. Guys, this is huge news for the expansion of Tattoo Chef. Now, you may be asking, should I buy it now that it's popped? And here's what I'm planning to do. I am going to continue to follow it in the after hours as it is pulling back a little, guys. It's getting a bid right now between 706 and 710. So the spread's a little bit wider than I would normally like to see it. Generally, I like to see it within 1 or 2 cents, but it's after hours, guys, and things can be crazy. Now, here's what I think is going to happen, and it doesn't guarantee it. I think given the huge amount of short interest that is in this stock, that they are going to try to keep this down as low as possible in the after hours. This will also allow the hedge funds to purchase options, because a lot of times when you see stocks that have options attached to them run in the after hours, you see a pullback the following morning. And I'm not saying that's 100% guaranteed with the stock. It absolutely isn't. If it starts picking up trade and starts running, then I do believe it will continue to make a run, as there is a huge short interest, and that could only indicate one thing, in my opinion, is that retail's buying in, shorts are getting nervous, and they're going to try to close out of those positions. But if it does not do that, and if it does not get past the high of after hours of $7.80, which right now it's trading under 7 again, I believe that it will pull back and create an opportunity for us either in the after hour or first thing tomorrow morning, because I do believe that, hedge funds, although they probably knew about this ahead of time, there's no guarantees of that since it did come out after hours, but likely they will want to be able to play options on this. So it could, pull back to the closing price or close to it of around $6.27. Anyways, it's worth watching. If it starts migrating up again, then that will not be in play here. However, it may pull back later. So it all depends what your plan is. If you're looking for a long-term investment, you may wait till it comes down and fills the gap, because 9 times out of 10 they do. And if this does go up in the after hours, it will create a gap on the chart tomorrow unless it has a pullback. So anyways, that's what I'm going to be looking for and how I'm playing it. However, there's different ways to play this. If you're playing it as a trade, then you're just going to want to follow what the market's doing. If it's going up, then great, buy it, make your money and get out. But, I'm looking at adding this as a position in my portfolio because I am a fan of Jeremy, and I suggest you all follow him if you haven't already. And he tends to have some pretty good stock picks. I've been up in the air about this one, and not because I don't think it's a good pick. I absolutely do. I just think timeline wise that it's being attacked by shorts right now. Earnings haven't been very good. So I was waiting to see what the low is, but we're pretty close to it now. And with this expansion, I'm liking it more and more. And I think right around now is a great time to get in. And I truly am hoping it does pull back to that $6.27 mark. I'm almost wishing that I bought it right before I made this video, but I didn't. So now I'm going to wait and see how it plays out, or we'll have to wait for that pullback, guys. But I do think this is a great opportunity. This expansion news is great. And I think that the stock is going to be a banger long term. So it would be a great addition to your portfolio. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, before I end it, I'm just going to show you real quickly Fintel, because there is some good news going into tomorrow that you should know about regarding short shares available and things of the such. So hang on. All right, guys, according to Fintel, the short interest in Tattoo Chef, TTCF, is 31.22%. And guys, the off-exchange volume today was 66.17%. And if you looked at that chart, it traded pretty flat today. I think that they probably had a heads up on this information and we're trying to hold it down. But then again, that is purely speculative and not facts. So, but interestingly enough, there are only 20,000 shares available to short. The cost to borrow is pretty low right now, 13.38. And as you can see, the off exchange volume, geesh, this is ridiculous, guys. It's been in the 60s to 67.57, 66. Even look here, back on the 16th, 71% in the dark pool. This is nuts. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, there's a reason there's holding it back, in my opinion. And look at that. The short volume has gone down, or not short volume, but the failure to deliver has gone down significantly. In July, we would be looking at 15, 19, 20. Yeah, guys, look at that. There's very little failure to delivers in this stock. So it looks like they've been slowly trying to cover those FTDs and get rid of them. Because if you go back to the chart, there hasn't been a whole lot of failure to delivers in this stock since back in November. It's gone down significantly. So, you know, that's often a good sign too for a turnaround. When they stop having massive failure to delivers, when the price starts going up, which we're starting to see, even though it's pulled back, you know, from this $8 that it was up here. In August, we had a pullback down into the six range, which is very, very close to its all-time low, guys. So I really think that shorts are trying to get out of this. They're trying to cover those failure to delivers, not create more, because it's likely going to start going on a run very soon. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and have a great night. Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick addendum and apology because on the start of my video, I had the thumbnail with this wrong spelling of Jeremy Lefebvre's last name, and forgive me if I'm not saying it correctly, Jeremy, I apologize, but I had spelled it wrong on the thumbnail, so I just wanted to show you guys the correct spelling so that you can look him up and give him a follow, because he actually gives wonderful advice on the stock market, and I think if you're not already subscribed to his channel, that you would benefit greatly from it. So anyways, this is the correct spelling of his last name, so please look at the thumbnail or this in order to get that, and I'm sorry for spelling it incorrectly, Jeremy, if you're watching. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much.